Hi, I'm Sarika Benjamin and welcome back to my channel Benji's Home Cooking. Today I bring to you the recipe of chicken burger patty. This is a very meaty, juicy and delicious chicken patty recipe. Many times when we buy burgers at the restaurants, sometimes the patty is not juicy or the meat is rubbery, but this is a delicious patty that you can make at home. In our previous videos, we have also shown you the recipe of making homemade burger buns, of how you can make homemade mayonnaise, and now comes the recipe of this delicious patty, and you can put together a burger at home and serve your family. This patty can be made ahead of time and be refrigerated. You can also freeze them for a later use. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you enjoy seeing our videos, please do like, share and subscribe. So let's get started. So here is a burger patty that is so juicy, so meaty and a burst of flavor with the kind of ingredients that we are going to use. Very basic ingredients but such an easy and doable recipe. Here I have taken 500 grams of chicken breast, cleaned, washed and dried it and cut into small pieces because we are going to run it into the mixie and this makes it much easier. Make sure there is no water content in it. It should be nice and dry. Then in spice powders, I have a tablespoon of dried oregano, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon and half of onion powder, a tablespoon of red chili flakes. Now the red chili flakes have been made at home. I have a video uploaded for it. You can check it out. You can decide the spice according to the taste you like. Then 2 handfuls of coriander leaves washed and chopped finely, a large onion finely chopped, few garlic cloves. I have taken about 10 to 12 because I like the taste of garlic. You can decide the quantity. A teaspoon of soy sauce. Now this will act as a meat tenderizer. A slice of bread, some pepper and salt to taste, and I'm also going to use an egg. I haven't shown it here, but we will be using an egg. So to start with, we are going to add some oil in a frying pan on a medium flame. Once the oil is hot enough, we'll add the finely chopped onions and saute them till they are soft and pink. We don't need to brown the onions. Add the garlic. I have taken about 10 to 12 cloves of garlic, but you can add more. It's a fantastic flavor in the patty. Now you can see the onions are nice and pink. At this stage, we will add the bread. I've just roughly torn the bread into pieces and we're going to fry it just for half a minute and cool this mixture. Once it is all well mixed and cool, we are going to run this in a mixie jar. We are going to add the onions, the garlic, the bread. Along with this, we are going to add the coriander. Now here I have taken 2 handfuls of coriander, but you can add extra if you like. It adds a wonderful flavor, and we run it into a coarse mixture. It is not a very fine one, just a coarse mixture. So once we are done with the coriander mixture, in the same mixer jar, I have added the chicken pieces and we are going to run it into a smooth paste. You can see here that the paste is nice and smooth. Just make sure that the chicken does not have any water content. Don't be tempted to add water while grinding it into a smooth paste. Chicken by itself, when you run it in the mixie, will come together as a smooth paste. I'm doing it in 2 batches to ensure that the chicken grinds smoothly and evenly. We don't have whole pieces, but even then, after grinding it in 2 batches, I'm going to make sure there are no whole pieces left. So once you are done grinding with all of it, with your hand, just make sure that you feel the mixture, the texture, and make sure that there are no whole pieces. You can see that still I have a few pieces here and there which are still whole and have not ground into a smooth paste. I'm just going to run them again in the mixie so that the paste is even. So here our ground chicken is ready, and to that we will add our coriander mixture which has been coarsely ground. To that we will add all the other spices, the oregano, garlic powder, onion powder and the chili flakes. You can decide the quantity of spice according to your taste, more or less. We've added a teaspoon of soy sauce. Soy sauce tenderizes the meat, and some pepper and salt. You can use the salt according to your taste, and we will massage all of these masala spices into the chicken and make sure everything gets evenly mixed. Now once this is mixed, we are going to add an egg to this. Egg acts as a binder, and so does the bread that we had added to the onion and garlic. So egg and bread is a good binder and keeps the patty together. So 1 slice of bread and 1 egg is more than sufficient for half a kg of meat. You could also use chicken minced instead of grinding the chicken in a blender, but my experience and preference is to grind it. It gives a better texture and flavor. So once it's all mixed, we are going to just grease our hand and roll out our patty. Take a generous amount of mixture, roll it and then flatten it on your palm. You can make these patties well ahead of time. While rolling them, just ensure that you seal the edges so that there are no cracks. But even if there are, it really doesn't matter. These are homemade patty, but I can assure you that these are so tasty and so juicy. You can make these burger patties ahead of time. In fact, when you refrigerate them and leave them for about 24 hours, the flavors just mix and come together really well. So once you have made all the patty, just flatten them a little more because they puff up when we fry them, and we'll rest them in the refrigerator for at least half an hour. So after half an hour, I've taken a frying pan and we're going to add a few tablespoons of oil. The best part about this patty is it is not deep fried. They are shallow fried patty, and these patties are so versatile. You can use them as a filling in sandwich, just crumble them and use it in sandwiches. Use them to make your sizzler plate or use them in salads. You can use them in such different ways, or you can just eat it by themselves with a bowl of salad. So here we fry the patty in a few tablespoons of oil on medium heat. Don't keep the flame very high because we don't want it to burn and dry up. So on a medium heat, the patty does not take more than 7 to 8 minutes, and because the meat is ground, it cooks very quickly. So once they are well done on both sides, if you like cheese, you can just put a slice on top of the patty and cover it with a lid and let it cook on a low flame for about 2 to 3 minutes or till the cheese melts. So after a couple of minutes, you can see that the cheese has melted and coated the patty. Let me show you how the patty looks from inside after cooking it. It's still hot, and as I am cutting, you will see the juices oozing out. This is a flavorful patty, well cooked yet tender and full of juices. So to assemble the burger, I have taken mayonnaise, ketchup, chili flakes, tomatoes, and mayonnaise into 2 parts because I'm going to make a spicy dip. To 1/2 I'm adding tomato ketchup and some chili flakes. Now this mayonnaise is homemade. I have already shown a video on how you can make it. Also the chili flakes, and the link to both these recipes are in the description box. If you like spicy dips, this is the way to go. So we're going to just cut our burger bun into half. Let me remind you that the burger buns are also homemade. I've already uploaded the recipe of how to make burger buns at home. These are very soft, super soft buns and delicious. They are not dry and insipid. So we are going to just bring the burger together. You can add whatever sauces you like. So here I'm just adding the spicy dip, then goes the patty, then some more mayonnaise and ketchup and tomato. You could use lettuce, cucumbers, the way you like to bring the burger patty together. This is the beauty of homemade cooking. You can be so versatile in the way you want to use them. Now these burger patties can be eaten with a salad. You can crumble them into a sandwich. You can just use them to get your sizzler plate together. They are so versatile, so flavorful, can be cooked well ahead of time. So this is our recipe of delicious, meaty, juicy chicken patty. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Do like, share and subscribe, and leave your feedback in the comment section. If there is any recipe you would be interested to learn, do let us know in the comment section and we'll try our best to bring it to you.